Ever been in a room full of people yet felt utterly alone? This paradox of choice, my friends, is a modern-day conundrum. It's an intriguing concept, isn't it? With a world teeming with opportunities for social interaction, be it online or offline, we find ourselves engulfed in a sea of choices. Yet the very abundance of these options can cause a feeling of isolation. It's as if we're standing at a crossroads with countless paths stretching out in front of us, and yet we're unable to make a step. And here's where the intriguing part comes in. Sometimes we deliberately choose this isolation. Yes, you heard it right. We choose to be alone. It may sound counterintuitive, but this choice can be empowering. It's a choice that allows us to reclaim our personal space, to reconnect with our inner selves. Sometimes the most deafening noise is the silence we choose. Imagine a life in the mountains, a solitary existence away from the humdrum of society. In this vast expanse of serenity, there lived a man who chose to carve out an existence, solitary yet rich in experiences. For over a decade, he made the mountains his home, his playground, his sanctuary. A life of solitude, you might think, might be a punishment, but for him, it was a choice, a conscious decision to live life on his own terms. What drives a man to such solitude? Was it disillusionment with society? Or was it the allure of silent peaks and whispering winds? We might never know for certain. He traded the hustle and bustle of city life for the companionship of towering pines and murmuring brooks. The man sought solace not in the company of others, but in the embrace of nature. For him, the mountains became a canvas where he painted his life, stroke by stroke, day by day. The man's experiences were as varied as the seasons that changed around him. He braved bone-chilling winters, reveled in the bloom of spring, basked in the warmth of summer, and lost himself in the riot of colours that autumn brought. His days were filled with tasks that kept him grounded yet free. Hunting, gathering, building, surviving, every day was a testament to his resilience and adaptability. The solitude offered him insights that no society could. He discovered his strengths and confronted his weaknesses. He learned that he was capable of more than he ever imagined. He understood the value of silence, the power of patience, the virtue of simplicity. He found that happiness does not always lie in the company of others, but often in the company of oneself. In his solitude, he found a relationship with nature, a bond that transcended the need for human interaction. He found a peace that no company could provide, a tranquility that resonated with his soul. He understood that sometimes, to truly find oneself, one must first lose oneself in the grandeur of nature. In the heart of nature, he found a peace that no company could provide. In the heart of the city, amid the hustle and bustle, lives a woman who chose solitude. She's not a recluse nor a social outcast. She's an urban hermit. Now imagine a city. The constant hum of traffic, the ceaseless chatter of people, the relentless pace of modern life. It's a place where solitude seems like an alien concept. Yet this is where our urban hermit has chosen to make her stand, carving out a space of silence and tranquility amid the perpetual noise. For over 9 years, she has lived alone by choice, not by circumstance. A decision prompted not by a disdain for society, but by a profound love for solitude. She had always felt the pull of silence, the allure of quiet introspection. And so, she chose to heed that call, to embrace the solitude that most of us shun. She faced challenges, of course. Lonely nights, empty rooms, the deafening silence. The city, with its incessant noise, seemed to mock her choice. People questioned her decision, labelled her an oddity. But she remained unyielding, steadfast in her resolve. The urban hermit found strength in solitude. She discovered a sense of peace that eludes many of us. Her solitude became her sanctuary, her shield against the relentless demands of the world. She learned to dance to the rhythm of her own heartbeat, to savor the sweet taste of silence. Her journey wasn't easy, but it was rewarding. She found that solitude isn't about isolation, but about self-discovery. It's about learning to be comfortable in your own company, about finding contentment within yourself. The urban hermit's story is a testament to the power of choice. It's a reminder that we can find peace anywhere, even in the heart of a bustling city, if we have the courage to seek it. It's an invitation to each one of us to explore the quiet corners of our own souls, to embrace the beauty of solitude. In the midst of chaos, she found her sanctuary in solitude. Ever wondered what it's like to traverse the world with no company but your own thoughts? Imagine a globetrotter, a solitary voyager who took the decision to travel alone for 9 long years. His motivation? A thirst for adventure, a desire for introspection, a yearning for the unknown. He sought the thrill of discovering unfamiliar terrains, the joy of immersing in diverse cultures, and the challenge of surviving on his own terms. His experiences were unique not just in the places he visited, but also in the quiet moments of solitude, where he found himself contemplating under the starlit skies or listening to the rhythmic symphony of the waves. From the icy solitude of Antarctica to the bustling streets of Tokyo, his adventures were not merely physical journeys, but also a journey within. Every step, every mile, brought him closer to understanding himself and the world around him. His solitude didn't signify loneliness, it represented his freedom, his choice. The world was his canvas, and he painted his journey in solitude. The choice to be alone, is it a curse or a blessing? As we've journeyed through the paradox of choice, met the mountain man, discovered the urban hermit and travelled with the solitary voyager, we've uncovered a common thread. They all made a conscious choice to embrace solitude. A choice that has given them unique experiences, insights and wisdom that can only be found in the silence of solitude. This power of choice is not about isolating from the world, but rather it's about finding peace and understanding within oneself. It's about choosing introspection over distraction, wisdom over popularity, and authenticity over conformity. It's about choosing to listen to the quiet whispers of your soul over the loud chatter of the world. In the end, the choice to be alone is a journey to find oneself in the silence of solitude. It's about discovering the hidden treasures within and embracing the power that comes with being alone.